I would recommend sticking around to the end of this video because the last bio that I'm sharing is quite possibly the most irritating. You'll just have to see. So it has been a couple of weeks since I've been on YouTube. There have been a few changes around here besides my butt light. Oh, look at that. For starters, I have bangs. Does that mean that I'm in the middle of a breakdown? Yes. Since I posted last on YouTube, a couple of my videos have blown up on TikTok. I've tripled my followers in less than a year, which is nutty. I don't really know if this video has a theme today, but we are going to go through some screenshots that y'all have sent me that are a little bit too dirty for Clip Clop. I actually don't know if I'm not allowed to say TikTok on YouTube. I just see like everybody else like refusing to say TikTok on other platforms. So just to be safe. All right, here is our first absolute fucking winner, my dude. His career is meat beater at your daddy's house. Ho, 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 it's Dick Down December. Merry Dickmas. Identify as a Boeing AH-64 Apache helicopter. There are a lot of things that I like hate about this kind of dude, but the number one thing is how they just have like a blatant disregard for anybody that isn't them. People saying like, I identify as female, I identify as male, da-da-da-da-da. He's like, well, I identify as a fucking helicopter, dude. Why are we making a mockery out of people's lives? Because you just are too lazy to do any sort of research on what pronouns are, or like what sexual identity is, or what gender identity is. Pick up a fucking book, you know what I mean? And I'm sure some people are gonna be like, Amelia, it was a joke. I'm gonna keep reading the profile and then we can decide if this person has like any ounce of empathy in his scrawny little tiny dick bastard ass. Social justice warriors can fuck off. If you only wanted Insta followers, then just say so, ho. Oh my god. I'd gladly fuck the police. Wow. That's shocking. I'll go on the record and say nobody is surprised. Whoever sent this to me cut the photo out, but I'm willing to put about $2 million on him being whiter than sin. Where are the roof Koreans at when we need them? If you don't know what rooftop Koreans are, or roof Koreans like this guy said, it is a slang term that's used to describe the Korean Americans that would defend their storefronts on the roof of their buildings during the 1992 Los Angeles riots. So what this absolute fucking king is saying is that he wishes that people were standing on the rooftops of buildings shooting people while they are protesting. That doesn't sound threatening at all, right? Love me dem whiteys. Skate fast. Take it up the ass. Am I free tonight? Of course I'm free tonight. And every other night, because this is America. America! Oh my god, I hate the flavor of existing. I know I get a lot of comments from people being like, well, at least they're showing all their red flags up front. I'm just pissed that people like this exist, and people that say shit like this exist, and then think that it's smart to put it on their dating profile, and then have the audacity to be like, women don't want to fucking date me. What the fuck, dude? It's the women's fault, not mine. Mm-mm. I get a lot of comments on my videos on TikTok that people are like, this is very clearly a copy pasta. I don't have the patience nor the energy to check what's plagiarized and what's not. I don't really give a fuck. I'm upset that people think that it's acceptable to post such hateful things on their dating profile. Like, even if it's like some reference to a television show, if it is closed-minded and mean, I'm gonna be pissed about it no matter where it came from. Which brings me to my next gem of a human being. Hi, 6'2". He's 5'11", which is fine, but I find that men that feel the need to lead with their height are normally lying. I don't have an issue with shorter guys. I've dated plenty of short guys, but it's just transparent what they're doing here. You know what I mean? Smokers, drinkers, and ass only apply. Keep your female BS and your estrogen-filled stories for fruitcakes, not me. These dudes are so threatened by femininity. It's honest to God, it's beautiful. You should be afraid of femininity. I see a lot of profiles from dudes that are like soy boys, and I didn't understand it until somebody explained it to me. Soy, I guess, has estrogen in it, and like men have this theory that if men eat soy products, they're like gonna turn into women. How insecure do you have to be with your own masculinity to like just no tofu? No, I don't want your edamame. Keep that shit away from me, dude. Don't give a fuck about vaccination. It sounds like you give a lot of fucks about vaccination if you feel the need to bring it up in the first couple of sentences in your dating profile. Idiot. BLM feminism, please. Get the fuck out of here. This guy really just said, what can I say that will make people think that I am the strongest alpha white male possible? All of the men in my life that I consider like hyper masculine don't feel the need to tell people that they're super masculine because, you know, they just are. Democrats, facepalm, but I'll still bend you over. Nope, I'm okay. I'm good. Just spread your lips and get in the kitchen and cook me something afterwards, woman. I'm that good. This is another thing. If you feel the need to tell people that you're good at sex, you're bad at sex. 100% of the time. Every dude that's like, I'm gonna dick you down, girl. It's been a very, very disappointing sex. Very disappointing sex. Every single time. Okie doke. If you're bisexual, yeah, you'll meet my mom. What? First of all, I would love to meet your mom, Tony. I would love that. I have some words and lots of questions for her. She's probably so proud of you, Tony. Wow, I really raised such a gentleman. P.S. Bisexual equals good for one thing. Tag teaming my Johnson. Tinder equals hoes, so give it up. This ain't Christian Mingle. I want to punch this man directly in the fucking throat. I would like to know if this kind of profile works. I have a lot of things to say about pick-me culture. That's for another time. But I think, like, pick-me girls and people that don't read bios are the only people that would swipe right on this gentleman. Like, I'm like, the fact that a type of person like this exists and talks this way makes me really, really sad. And you know, I say this a lot, but the worst part of this is that all of these hateful profiles are going to use the lack of response as a way to justify their anger, and it's just going to keep perpetuating itself. The reason nobody is talking to you and you're not getting what you want out of people is because you're a fucking asshole. Clean up your act. Gathering myself and moving on. I think that it's fascinating that people use their about me as a way to complain about other people. Honest to God, this might be the most annoying type of profile there is. What's the most common thing you see on a male profile? Most common on women's dating apps? Don't send dick pics. How often y'all getting unsolicited dick pics? A lot. Also, the ones of you that have this in your profile, I'm doubtful of any man sending you any random dick pics. Dick pics are not new, dude. Do you think that we're all just lying about? We've all just agreed to lie about getting unsolicited dick pics? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why, how did we become the issue in this? Why is this our fault? And honestly, based on like your general energy and vibe, I'm going to go ahead and say you've sent lots of unsolicited dick pics. We all know our lane. Stay in it. Stay in yours, fucking idiot. Let me start on your OnlyFans with you. Multiple women. It's multiple women. Multiple women said my profile makes me look like a D-bag, so achieving my goals. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm certain that you were like, I'm gonna make myself look as douchey as possible. You know who says that? People that aren't capable of changing their bad behavior. I feel like people that admit that they're a douchebag and then just don't want to do anything to fix it are going to be pissed about the type of person that they attract. Because a lot of these men are like, I want like a strong, independent woman. No strong, independent woman is gonna put up with your shit. None of them are. The second that you start respecting women is the second you're going to start getting women that respect themselves. And until then, you can just keep having arguments with women about whether or not they're getting dick pics. What a fucking stupid hill to die on. Thank God I have therapy today. This next one, y'all. This has to be the last one because I'm about to pop the fuck off on this guy. I got this screenshot from somebody and I all but threw my phone out the window. Hey, fuck you bitches. Have zero patience for bitches full of themselves. I have friends and nephews who get body shamed by you on a regular basis. It's hilarious how your shit rag magazines perpetuate you as the forever victims. I'm gonna get through it before I say anything. Stop being evil and judging a man by his height and wallet. Get over yourselves. You really are setting humanity back and pretending it's progress. Suck on yourself, you whores. I'm not denying that this person has friends and nephews that have been body shamed by women. Completely understand. We, of all people, know what it's like to be body shamed by magazines, dating apps, television shows, movies, friends, family, billboards, random men on the street that you turn down, our inner monologue. So, I get it. But to create this like blanket statement of like people get body shamed by women, so all women are whores and it's all your fault. And I know that this comes off as like a not all men kind of thing. You'll never hear me say all men. So before you come into my comments being like, whoa, I've never once fucking said that, so I'm just gonna cut that off right there. Making blanket statements and hating a whole group of people because like a few people that you know have been bullied by a few people that like fit this bill is really fucked. Why are you on a dating app? You don't like women. Go to therapy. Heal that. What's the end goal here? It's hilarious how your shit rag magazines perpetuate you as the forever victims. There is not enough time for me to dive into everything that's wrong with all of this. We are victimized by magazines. So I don't know what magazines you're reading. And like, it's so clear that you are intimidated by progress. You are intimidated by the idea that there is anything out there that is making a woman feel empowered. Clearly. Like, just say that and look at that for what it is. What is the issue with women being lifted up by media that they're consuming? Because I know that men get teared down a lot in media, on social media, in magazines. I know all of that, but you have no fucking idea the shit that we go through as women daily. If you are feeling uncomfortable with the idea that maybe we're getting empowered and lifted up by specific things that we're reading, we're just trying to combat the hate that we have flying from so many directions every single day, including up here. We have an uphill fucking battle. A lot of people do. Anybody that is against any sort of progress that any group is making in any sort of direction is toxic. Stop being evil and judging a man by his height and wallet. This is the one thing that I agree with in this whole thing, and it kills me to say this because I know that he doesn't actually mean it in a way that's like progressive. I have an issue with people making fun of people's height or how much money they have, regardless of the gender. Get over yourselves. You are really setting humanity back and pretending it's progress. I have to take a lap. Talk about setting humanity back. Do pretending it's progress. It is progress, and you're scared. That's fine, King. Just say that. I don't want to turn this whole thing into, like, a gender war. I have the same issue when women that date men say, like, really shitty things about men on their profiles. But to say that we don't deserve progress because, like, a few people were, like, mean to some people that you know in the past, and, like, you're just, like, making yourselves the victims. We're victims of your mentality. We are victims. Do you not see how any of this is written? You yourself are perpetuating us being knocked down, which then creates the need for magazines that empower us. Be a part of the solution. Don't just, like, turn your nose up at people that are trying to fix the issue. What good does that fucking do? Y'all, I have so many good fucking screenshots. I need to make another video soon. If you have any screenshots, please send them to me on Instagram. It's just my name. Please remember to like and subscribe. I am now very, very tired after getting a little emotional. Please leave a comment of your thoughts on any of this. I think that these are really important conversations to be having, and I think a lot of people have been trying to have them, and so I'm throwing my hat in the ring, baby! As always, don't be an asshole. Just don't. Is it that hard? Alright, I'll see you soon. I gotta go nap before therapy. Bye. My cat's here because she knows that I'm having an emotional moment. Can you come here while I talk about this idiot?